Hello friends, welcome to Classes of Breathe. Today I am going to teach you chapter 1 force of class 10, that is physics part 1. Okay, so let's start. Movement of a force and equilibrium. Types of motion. There are two types of motion. First is linear or translation motion. When a force acts on a stationary rigid body which is free to move, the body starts moving in a straight path in the direction of force. This is called translation or linear motion. That means example is a ball. Okay, if you kick the ball in the direction like you kick the balls and in the same direction, the way you kick the ball in the same direction, the ball moves. This is an example of linear or translation motion. Okay, so rotational motion. If the body is pivoted at a point and the force is applied on the body at the suitable point, it rotates the body about the axis, passing through the point, and the turning effect of the force and the motion of body is called the rotational motion. It is also an like ball is also an example of rotational motion also. If you rotate the ball anti-clockwise or clockwise, the ball rotates on its axis. This is an example of rotational motion. Okay, so next is movement of a force or torque. The moment of a force is equal to the product of the magnitude of the force and the perpendicular distance of the line of the action of the force. The turning effect of the body and axis is due to the moment of force applied on the body. That means moment of force is equal to the product of the magnitude of the force means and the perpendicular distance of the line of the action of the force means that the magnitude of a force which we are applying, that magnitude and the perpendicular distance of the line of the action of the force means the way means in this direction we put the force on that line means perpendicular to the center, that line, and magnitude of the force its product is equal to the moment of force. Okay, so the turning effect of the body and axis is due to the moment of force applied on the body. Okay, the SI unit of movement of force is Newton meter. The SI unit of movement of force is Newton meter. The CGS unit of movement of force is dyne centimeter. Okay, then your next is factors affecting the turning of a body. First, the magnitude of the force applied. Second, the perpendicular distance of the line of the action of the force from the axis of the rotation or pivoted point. Remember, axis of the rotation is also called pivoted point. Okay, so factors which affect the turning of a body is the magnitude of the force applied and the perpendicular distance of the line of the action of the force from the axis of pivoted point. Okay, clockwise and anti-clockwise movement. Now, if the effect of the body is to turn it, an anti-clockwise movement of force is called the anti-clockwise movement. It is taken positive. Okay, remember, anti-clockwise movement is always taken as positive. When the body moves in an anti-clockwise movement, that movement of force is called the anti-clockwise movement. And if the effect of the body is to turn it clockwise, the movement of force is called the clockwise movement and it is taken as negative. Remember, clockwise movement means the body which rotates clockwise, that movement of force is called the clockwise movement and it is always taken as negative, means anti-clockwise is taken as positive and clockwise is taken as negative. On applying a force on a pivoted body, its direction of rotation depends on, means when we apply force on a pivoted body, the direction in which the body rotates depends on two factors, that is the point of application of the force. First point is the point of application of the force and second is direction of the force. means the way we put the force on the body, and the second, in which direction we put the force. Okay, then our next is examples. So first example is door. To open or shut a door, we apply a force. No, we apply a force at the handle of the door, which is at the extreme end of the door. That's why we are able to open a door. This is an example of moment of force. Okay, means longer the handle is, the moment of force will be easier. And second is turning a string wheel. This is also an example of moment of force, because for turning a string wheel, a force is applied tangentially on the rim of the wheel. The sense of rotation of wheel is changed by changing the point of application of force without changing the direction of force. That's why it rotates the wheel anti-clockwise, and the wheel rotates clockwise when force applied in the same direction at point of the wheel. That means when we rotate it anti-clockwise or clockwise movement, we apply a force at the end of the rim. That's why it is an example of moment of force. Okay, so third is hand floor grinder. See, the upper circular stone of a hand floor grinder is provided with a handle near its rim, so that it can easily be rotated about the iron pivoted at its center by applying a small force at the handle. That's why it is an example of moment of force. Then fourth is in a bicycle to turn rear wheel anti-clockwise. See, in a bicycle to turn the rear wheel anti-clockwise, a small force is applied on the foot pedal of a toothed wheel of size bigger than the rear wheel, so that the perpendicular distance of the point of application of force from the axle of wheel is large. The tooth wheel is joined to the rear wheel by a chain through their tooth. That's why the bicycle turn rear wheel anti-clockwise. So this is also an example of moment of force. Then fifth is a spanner used to tighten or loosen a nut. It is also provided with a long handle, and at the end we hold it and loose or tight the nut. So that's why it is also an example. Then sixth is jack screw. Jack screw is also provided with a long arm. So if there is a long arm, then less effort is needed to rotate it. That's why it is also an example of moment of force. Thus, by seeing the above examples, we can say that larger the perpendicular distance, less is the force needed to turn the body. Okay, so next is our moment of couple. When two equal and opposite parallel forces not acting on the same line forms a couple. A couple is always needed to produce a rotation. Equilibrium, when a number of forces acting on a body produces no change on its states of rest or of linear or translation motion, the body is said to be equilibrium. Means when number of forces, means the forces which are acting on the body produces no change on its state of rest or motion, that is called an equilibrium. And couple, when two equal and opposite parallel forces not acting on the same line, means two opposite forces, when we apply force opposite side, means one from the left and one from the right. Okay, parallel forces not acting on the same line means force is same but not acting on the same line. It forms a rotation. Okay, this is called a moment of couple. Then types of equilibrium. First is static equilibrium. When a body remains in the state of rest or of linear or translation motion, the body is said to be equilibrium. Means when the body is at the state of rest under the several forces is said to be equilibrium. Okay. Then dynamic equilibrium. A body when remains in a state of motion under the several forces, the body is said to be dynamic equilibrium. So conditions for equilibrium: the resultant of all the forces acting on the body should be 0. Okay, the forces acting on the body should be 0. Second is the algebraic sum of moments of all the forces acting on the body about the point of rotation should be 0. Means the algebraic sum of moments of all the forces acting on the body, means the forces which are acting on the body at the point of rotation should be 0 according to the principle of movements in equilibrium. This is a principle of movement in equilibrium, that sum of the anti-clockwise movement, it is equal to the sum of clockwise movement. It is also used in the numericals also. So remember this. Okay, sum of anti-clockwise movement is always equal to sum of clockwise movement. So to be continued in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe it. Thank you, friends.